everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango here to do my next part of my Fate Grand Order Babylonia Let's Play. Yay! Okay, so last time we fought Enkidu and we didn't do the full fight because I guess it was a battle that we had to do like a, I don't know, it was like kind of a scripted battle. I guess if you got into a certain HP level, then you're good. So that's a thing. That's new. I don't think that's ever happened before in Fate Grand Order. I don't think. Maybe once in one of the single. I don't know. But anyway, that actually maybe it did happen. I don't know. But anyway, that was very interesting that happened. But now we get to figure out what's going on here because it's very interesting. So we're fighting a bunch of riders. That's fun. And riders are weak to assassins, so we can bring an assassin with us to the fight. Okay, now I need to change this lineup. So it's like, oh man, because it keeps changing on me, and it's like, okay, get rid of that for now. Let's see. Let's bring. I brought Emia that one time, and I think this is a good lineup for this. So let's give you something. Sure. I think that'll be alright, but I do want to move you around a bit. Like so. I think this is how we will do this. Okay. Oh god. I'm terrified. It's fine. We can do this! We can do it! Okay. Okay, fighting. Yeah, scary. Not really. I don't know. What? Pathetic. You seem like a servant. But you're no great hero. You're second-rate at best. Did you really think such paltry mystics would stand a chance against my attacks?
There's no need for me to defeat you. The conditions for victory in this battle are different. Having a human-like intelligence can sometimes backfire on you. You should take this opportunity to learn that.
What? What's happening? What just happened? This is... I see. I've been caught in an illusionary dream halfway through. What? Which means that's the mage working for Urk. I finally got to meet him, even if it was dumb luck. How irritating. I hate to admit this. He's just like the legend says, good at running away. What is he, Joseph Joestar from JoJo? Capturing him would be extremely difficult. Killing him, even harder. Which means there's only one way to break that spell of his. I guess I'll have to give up for now. I can't leave her alone for a whole day. She's such a child, considering how big she is. Turn my back for a minute, she goes on a rampage. We've been so careful and methodical in our planning and wiping out humanity. If she gets out of hand, it could be over in a day. That's not good at all. Seriously. I mean, if we just killed them, we'd be no different than humanity. There's nothing wrong with killing. But you need a reason and a theme. That's our duty as the new humans. What the fuck is going on? I'm confused. Hello? Am I dead? Pow pow! We were fighting against a fake Enkidu. Huh? Enkidu vanished? I'm so confused. Wow, that worked out great. I figured they wouldn't be able to resist mental attacks yet. I felt a little more remorse because it was like tricking an innocent child, but oh well. We needed to survive. Nothing wrong with a bit of ungentlemanly conduct. After all, we were fighting the mediator of the Three Goddesses Alliance, the traitor to all Urks, Enkidu! That young man, or was it a young woman? Well, it doesn't matter. They've killed countless soldiers. After all, as the leader of the demonic beast, they are working directly for the Mage King. Was that really Enkidu? Yes, they said as much while laying waste to fortress cities, and while many Urks seem to want to believe it isn't the real thing. Unfortunately, that combat capability could belong to none but Enkidu. So Enkidu is really evil? No! Aw, that sucks. You should be careful. They may look beautiful, but they're actually a weapon forged to kill humans. The Enkidu we met has reverted to their cruel nature, to the way they were before they met King Gilgamesh. Okay. Anyway, all that aside, let me formally say hello. I saved you when you were in danger. Please shower me, your savior, with your humble words of gratitude.
Oh, right. Thank you, person we've never met before.
Actually, I think we have met him at least once.
Wait, never met. Senpai, have we met this person before?
Yes, we have, one time.
Fow fow!
Oh, Fo's climbing a tree.
Fow 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 fow!
His claws are out, and he's twisting his body. Is he okay? Like, what?
Fow 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 fow! Murder Merlin, Fow!
Okay, so I guess Fo does not like Merlin. Whoa. Fo spun and slammed into him at full speed. To fall! What are you doing, you feral beast? Have you forgotten the years I took care of you?
Fow fow!
I never said I should have taken you in, you wicked beast. Cat plague, take that, you catastrophe. The fuck words. How many? I'm sorry, what? I have to read that again. What? How many busty women have you deceived with your cuteness? You get all the ladies' attention just because you're fluffy. I feel like an idiot for having to work so hard. Don't you feel bad for making me pull out all the stops? Yeah, I'm with MASH. Like, what the fuck? Is he scratching at Fo?
Merlin, please limit your lunacy to when you're alone at night. I led the enemy away, as you ordered. It doesn't appear that they will pursue us, but I recommend we move our destination as soon as possible.
Oh, glad to hear it. Good work, Anna. That's a big help.
This battle was not part of our contract. Do not thank me. Think over your actions.
That's harsh. But you know what they say. Something, helping others. Yeah, it's good, I think. Now that Anna's back, or Anna, I don't know what the fuck her name is, we should introduce ourselves. I am Merlin. I'm actually a servant. This is Anna. She is a servant too. You can call me the amazing Merlin. What about you, Anna? What do you want them to call you?
It doesn't matter. Anna is fine. Thank you so much for saving us back there, Miss Anna? Anna? The fuck your name? I don't know. No, miss. Just call me Anna. Anna, fuck my name. And I don't like humans. Please keep your distance if possible.
Oh, don't worry about Anna. She just doesn't really like humans. There's nothing more to it than that. More importantly... Hold it! This is all so incredibly shocking that I've been sitting frozen in front of my screen. But now that I've thawed out, let me just say, hold it! Merlin. Did you say Merlin? The Grey Mage of the Isle of Britain, born of a human and an incubus. One of the world's greatest kingmakers, the world's biggest scoundrel, the Merlin, is right there with you. And as a servant, Merlin, the Grand Mage who shouldn't be able to die until the end of the world. I knew I could count on you for a grand introduction, Romani Arkman. Indeed, I am none other than the Merlin. I missed what he said. Grand Caster, the greatest, most powerful, most handsome mage of all time. Well, actually, I only have the right to be given the grand title. My spirit origin is but a normal caster. That is impossible! There's no way Merlin could be a heroic spirit. I mean, you clearly look like him, but you're lying. You phony! Show us your true form!
Bow, bow! This is ridiculous. It's probably because of the discrepancies in the legends about Merlin. Merlin is the fabled mage from the Isle of Britain who primarily appears in Arthurian legend. It was his help that guided King Arthur, Alteria Pendragon, to the throne. Afterward, he served the King Arthur's court mage and advisor and appeared in many tales. But due to his womanizing habits, he was driven from Britain and eventually ended up in the Utopia of Avalon.
Okay.
After repenting his wicked ways, his sins, he was imprisoned in a tower there, a tower he built himself.
Oh.
He punished himself by watching over the world in the cramped tower, never dying. Both Avalon and the tower Merlin is trapped inside exist outside of time, and will only disappear when history ends.
Huh. That's very interesting, because if that's the case, does he want to die? Because if he wants to die, I could see him siding with Solomon, because Solomon wants the world to end. I don't know.
So Merlin is still alive, and no one who's alive can become a heroic spirit.
Okay.
I think that's what the doctor is trying to point out.
Okay. That's right, Mashu. Merlin is a hero who isn't counted as a heroic spirit. Unless... okay. Though it is possible he could be summoned by some kind of irregularity, whatever, like Skahak. But in terms of combat, he's completely useless. That's what not everyone is saying. Everyone's saying Merlin is one of the best servants you could ever have. So, everyone's gonna wail for him when he's able to be rolled for. Including myself. All casters with the potential to become a grand caster, are powerful clairvoyants. Solomon's eyes, for instance, can see past and future. King Gilgamesh can see the future. Did I miss any part of that? Okay, no. And that scoundrel in front of you can see everything in the present. Some can see more clearly or further than others, but all possesses the power as observers. But their superpower is basically magic sight, and Merlin's is the worst of them. He's nothing more than a magical telescope. The only thing Merlin can do is view the entire world from the Tower of Avalon. In the modern world, it would be like having the power to look into any computer network. Oh. It's not very flashy, but...
Hey, excuse me while I butt in.
I'm busy proving Sarah's existence, so I don't get many chances to talk this time around. But since Roman's frozen stiff, I have some questions for Merlin. First, thank you. You've secretly provided us with magical energy resources, haven't you? The incineration of humanity destroyed the world, but Avalon, where you are, is still standing. So you've been using a replenishing method similar to the ray shift to kindle Chaldea's reactor, the fire of Prometheus. You've been doing it in secret, and only when we really needed it, without the King of Mages finding out. Impressive. I was just helping out. After all, I hold the world record for being the oldest shut-in. Oh god. Okay. MEMELIN. Alright. I had nothing else to do, so I've just been helping Romani here and there. But still, it doesn't make sense that you're a heroic spirit. You're still in Avalon, right? So how'd you become a servant? The reason and the method. Unless you tell us these two things, we can't trust you. After all, Enkidu just attacked us. Based on the search plan Chaldea made, Enkidu was our most trusted candidate for navigator. But then Enkidu turned around and betrayed us almost immediately. We certainly cannot put our guard down around another newcomer who seems to be friendly. You can see why Romani's worried. I see. So that's what got that idiot so mad, huh? Fine, but I can't tell you the reason. I'll just tell you it has something to do with this singularity. I can, however, tell you the method. It's very simple, Da Vinci. This singularity manifested in an age that predates my appearance on Earth. In other words, my body doesn't exist here. Which means that in this world, it can only be theoretically said that I am dead. I used that fact to make myself a servant. Part of it was that I was called forth by a stronger summoner.
A stronger summoner? Is there a master in this era besides Senpai?
Yes, of course. He's the one who summoned me, and I now serve as his court mage. On the other hand, the influence of the Grail summoned Anna. She's a rogue servant. That is, she has no master. I actually just met her 2 days ago. I was lost in this forest, bumped into her, we got along, made a contract to support each other's goals, and made a contract.
He's awful. He tricked me. Merlin is the embodiment of every kind of dishonesty in this world, and that is being nice about it.
Ah, stop it. You're flattering me.
Foul, foul.
I see. I understand the general situation now. Romani, give it up. That's the real Merlin. My stomach. The situation's a mess already. Now, with Merlin showing up, we don't have time to be picky. Whether he is a scoundrel or not, there's no denying that he's one of the greatest mages. Did you manifest or with Chaldea, Merlin? Will you fight with us to repair this singularity, stop the incineration of humanity, and save history? Human history. Of course I will. I wouldn't join life as watching the present. Without it, I'll just be a lonely man staring at the garden in my tower. That's a terrifying future, so of course I'll help you. And you don't honestly think that you folks have been the only ones cheering for Sarah as they got this far, do you? I've been watching your whole fight on the edge of my seat. I don't think it's fair I don't think it's fair to not let me be a part of your group, now do you? Though I know I'm a threat as a caster. I'm a grand caster after all, a chosen one, just like the king of mages. All the other servants, especially the casters, are going to get jealous of me. In the end, they'll realize they can't beat me and get shuffled off to the... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I would never replace any of my casters with you, Merlin. Fuck you. Oh, man. I like all my casters, and I give all my servants equal time. Shuffled off to the backup group. Oh, ooh, annoyed. Sorry, seems I talk too much. Maybe it's punishment for not listening to Anna's warning. A group of enemies is incoming. This is, however, a great chance to say something I've always wanted to say. Everyone be careful! Wyvern's incoming! Huh. Well, Romani? Sounded just like you, didn't it? Give me a score. Yeah, That was just like me. You get a 10 out of 10. Okay, Sarah, do me a favor. When he's distracted during battle, punch him in the face for me. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. MEMELIN. It's not Merlin, he's MEMELIN. Cause he's full of memes. Or memes. That was funny. I have to say. That's pretty great. I love that. That was great. I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh god, okay, Kiyohime is going to die very, very soon. Wow. Just, wow. She can kill this one, good. And Emiya, there you go. Okay. Skaha coming in. See if we can do this. No. Damn it. Close. So close. Gosh dang it. Gosh, is that annoying. Okay. Trying to get the MP up a bit. NP's up as best we can because probably gonna need it. Oh boy, look at that. But I will save that thing that raises NP for later. Okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, do, and do. But man, though, Merlin, man, he's a pretty funny guy, I gotta say. But the memes, oh, the memes, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Everyone, like, I'm sure people are gonna get Merlin and some people aren't, like, all the salt, all the saltiness that will happen. The salt, the big salt. The big salt. Nice, Skahawk, good job. Okay, that's lovely that you do that. Nice! Nice. Good. Oh, come on. I hate, so much hate for this right now. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, they're both. I'm gonna have to if I want this to go well. Do that. They're probably not so, I don't know what to say. Just have to see how this is gonna play out because I'm not really sure. Let's see. Okay, that's what I thought. So we're gonna have to use poop. I was hoping of not happening, but it happened anyway. Damn. Okay. Yep, there it is. Yay. So excited for this, guys. This is gonna be tough. Might have to use a Saint Quartz. I don't know. Maybe. Bye, Emiya. Bye, Skahawk. Okay, Cleo and Ku. Good, just worry about that later, and we'll do that. Okay, good. Great though, does it? do this. Okay, that is this. Perfect. Alright, go like that. Hopefully this will be alright. I think we'll do okay. I think we can survive this. I don't know. Cleo, what you got for me? I love her snake thing. It's so cool. I wish I had gotten Cleo. I cry. I wanted Cleo so bad, and I still do. It's just like, I want Cleo, man. I cry. I like this if you cry every time. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. We'll survive this. Everything's A-okay. Everything's gonna be alright. We're gonna survive this fight. Every little thing's gonna be alright. We're gonna survive this fight. Oh my god. Please don't die. Please. No! Poop. Okay, now this is bad. Okay. God. It's like, well, now it's bad. If I have to use the Saint course for this, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, thank God. I would have been pissed if I had to use the Saint quartz for that. God, I would have been so angry. Okay. I just would have been so angry if I had to, but everything's fine. We did it. Whew. Thank God. Okay. That took care of them all. Let's head to Uruk. Now, for real. Sarah, it's your duty to explain Chaldea's mission to the king of Uruk. So I get to tell Gilgamesh myself. Hopefully I don't stumble over my words and go, you're hot, I mean what? No, yeah. Okay. When you meet the king, it should become clear what you are meant to do. Oh, also, Uruk would be ideal as a temporary HQ.
That's what Merlin recommends. But what do you think, Master?
I want to see the king ASAP. Then it's settled. We'll go back to Uruk. But what about you, Anna? Will you come with us?
I didn't sign up for this. I was told we would defeat the goddesses, whatever.
Don't get angry. Don't get so angry. I said I would lead you to the temple. But you understand the current circumstances, don't you? We can't enter that temple alone. For now, slow and steady wins the race.
But going to a human settlement.
Let's go together, please.
There's no need to shake on it, and no need to be so polite. Just keep away from me. Alright, fine. For now, I'll leave the forest. I have a feeling Anna isn't actually so difficult.
Yeah, Mashu, you're probably right. She's just kind of like, oh no, get away from me, gross, ew. I guess that's how she is. I have no idea. So, now we're fighting... Oh, okay, so it actually has her listed now. So now we're fighting some riders, which are weak to assassins. Lancers are weak to sabers. So let's go over here. Oh, hi. Wow, someone grilled a Bedivere. I'm a little shooketh. Like you grill a Bedivere. Like I understand like wanting to grill a Bedivere, but dang, man. Okay, so let's do that. And we do still have riders, so I think we'll go like this. I think this lineup will do us just fine. Hopefully, maybe we'll die. I don't know. Okay. We've been marching for an entire day. You must be tired, Sarah. But we're almost there. Just hang in there a little longer. That area is easy to observe. We can finally have a proper operation. Just a little bit more. One more day, and you should arrive at what I believe is the city of Urk. Wow, 2 days? Please tell me we've rested these 2 days. It's easy to observe this area because it's close to the former Mesopotamian world. The only safe place is the area around Urk, where the king is going strong and maintaining an environment livable for humans. Northern Mesopotamia has become a kingdom of demonic beasts, while the south has become a mysterious jungle that no one returns from. For humans who survive attacks by demonic beasts, the city of Urk is the only refuge. Now I understand the situation here. With the rise of the Three Goddess Alliance, the Sumerian city-states have been dealt a devastating blow. Many cities have been destroyed and many people have fled to Urk, the center of this world. Blech. The demonic beast invasion up north is the most serious issue at hand, as they're currently the major force wiping out humanity. In response, Urk's king has dissolved the city of Babylon and hastily constructed a great fortress known as the Northern Wall of Urk. In other words, Babylonia has turned itself into the front line for the war against demonic beast. It's the last fort protecting Mesopotamia, the Mesopotamian world, correct? Yes, it's still unknown how the King of Mages influenced this era, but if the demonic beasts bring down Urk, human history is finished. In the first dynasty of Sumer, the blueprint of city-states is destroyed. There is no certainty in what will become of the human race afterwards. During the same period, Egypt's first dynasty was also flourishing, but they alone can't preserve the foundation of humanity. Therefore, there are 2 things you need to do. First, search for the Holy Grail the King of Mages sent to this era and retrieve it. That should give us an idea about his plot. Next, take down the Three Goddess Alliance if possible, although that fight should belong to the people of this era. If we do nothing, the foundation of humanity can't be restored. This task is beyond our abilities, but it is what we must do. What were you doing, Merlin? I was looking for something under orders from the king. That's also why I was in the Cedar Forest. I was searching for something called the Tablet of Destinies, but I put it on hold so that I can guide you to Urk. It seems all roads lead to Urk, or whatever the fuck it's called. Merlin, is King Gilgamesh really the one ruling over Urk for now? Yes, it is indeed King Gilgamesh, the most tyrannical of all ancient kings. In the sky. He severed his ties with the gods because of their arrogance. The most beautiful women and treasures are to his own. The most irrational and unreasonable king, who would just as readily kill his followers as his enemies. So he's just a villain?
Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, the king of Urk in ancient Mesopotamia. He is a historical figure who appeared in the Epic of Gilgamesh, mankind's oldest heroic epic, as well as other ancient Mesopotamian stories. His historical name was Bilgamesh, where Bilga means ancestors and Mesh means hero. His father was King Luga, that thing, a demigod. His mother was the goddess Ninsun. He was a hero born of a god and human, which made him a combination of the two. By the way, speaking of Gilgamesh, I did a video on why I think he's misunderstood, and if you want to look at it, you know, I'll probably put it in the description and stuff like that, so that's a good time. Anyway, moving on. Shameless plugs. In his youth, he was fond of people, while also being a sage grounded in reason. But he became the complete opposite in his adolescence. he turned into an out-of-control tyrant. He gathered the land's fortune, demanded prosperity and toil from his citizens, and abandoned the gods as relics of the past. To admonish him, the gods created that being that appeared before us, Enkidu. As fate would have it, Enkidu and King Gilgamesh fought for 3 days and 3 nights in front of a temple in Urk. The battle was a draw. Afterwards, King Gilgamesh recognized Enkidu as his only friend. Aww.
It's not Gabe, it's Clay.
His tyranny relaxed a bit, and he governed the country while still being feared by the citizens of Urk. However,
you know quite a bit, Mashu.
Yes, after we found out about the Era of the Seventh Singularity, I studied so I could be useful to you, Senpai.
Oh, the cedar of the Laban story. King Gilgamesh set foot into the holy ground of the Forest of White Cedars and killed Humbaba, the demonic beast guarding it. Due to Mesopotamia's climate, the country was always in need of lumber. Bringing home quality cedar was his obligation as both a king and a hero. However, his achievement captured the attention of a wicked goddess. The goddess's curiosity drove her to desire all things unusual, beautiful, and praiseworthy. Who was this wicked goddess, you ask? She was that thing, Ishtar, queen of heaven, daughter of An, also known as Ishtar, and she set her sights on Gilgamesh. The world's greatest goddess confessed her love to the king of heroes. However, King Gilgamesh rejected her. Why? Because Gilgamesh knew how coldly she treated her husband Dumuzid. This must have been quite a shock to Ishtar, to be rejected by a man, by a mere human. Furious, Ishtar went crying to her father, like a child, who, out of love for her, gave her something terrible. What a great dad! A divine beast, powerful enough to destroy the world, Gugalana, the bull of heaven. With it, Ishtar tried to destroy Urk. The bull damaged crops, made the rivers run dry, and summoned a tempest before being defeated by Gilgamesh and Enkidu. Uruk was saved, but by killing the holy beast, Enkidu incurred the wrath of the gods, and for their sins, the gods killed Enkidu. It was, after all, the gods who created Enkidu in the first place. In modern parlance, the gods flipped Enkidu's off switch. That's funny. Honestly, the Mesopotamian gods' greatest fault was being pushovers to their daughters. Oh, dang. Between An and Enki of the Abyss, Ishtar was given a multitude of treasures. Yes. From that story alone, it's easy to see that Ishtar had a pampered upbringing. Clearly how she speaks, obviously, that's true.
That's right. The death of his only friend, Enkidu, was King Gilgamesh's first real encounter with mortality. Blech. Death claimed even Enkidu, the mighty king's equal. Gilgamesh, in turn, began to wonder whether it was possible to conquer death. As a result, King Gilgamesh embarked on a quest for immortality. He went to the ends of the earth, descended into the abyss, and at its bottom obtained the herb of rejuvenation. However,
it was stolen by a snake, right? Gilgamesh returned to the surface and went to bathe. While he soaked, a snake crept in and ate the herb. And so, snakes gained the ability to shed their skin, and humans forever lost the chance to become immortal. Well, that sucks. Should have watched that herb more closely, shouldn't he? No one could ever really know what effect that had on the king's state of mind. Anyway, King Gilgamesh returned to Urk, but because of his absence, the city had nearly fallen into ruin. Reflecting on his own selfishness, he decided to try and restore Urk. From then on, he never went on quest, instead focusing on his kingly duties. There you have it, the Epic of Gilgamesh in a nutshell. The epic was set down in poetry, so you can only imagine what the truth may have been. Did he really seek out the magical herb because he feared death, or was it because he loathed death? I think it would be interesting to ask the man himself. Oh, what? I suppose he's the type of person who would speak freely about his memories, unless you were his traveling companion or something. The point is, this is a man who had the guts to call a goddess as powerful, though spoiled, as Ishtar, a fool, and kick her to the curb. While bragging about possessing the originals of all noble phantasms and having the greatest advantage over any hero. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, is an extremely arrogant, cold-blooded tyrant. Remember that?
Yes, and that is the legend of Gilgamesh, king of heroes. Was it useful, Senpai?
So, what's going to happen? It looks like you don't want to go, Sarah. I can understand that. After all, I'm trembling with fear too. And it's a town in 20 BC, right? There's a cold-blooded king in a violent world where might makes right. I'm sure culture shock is inevitable, so you should mentally prepare yourself. Yep.
Excuse me, we've got trouble. Demonic beasts that have strayed from the pack are heading our way. Are you still going to talk? If so, I can handle them alone. No, we'll go. Thank you for pointing them out, Miss Anna, whatever the fuck your name is. No need to use Miss, but I'd appreciate some extra hands.
Okay, so that's the thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. We got a whole history lesson on the thing of Gilgamesh. That's good to know. Thanks for telling us. I mean, they really didn't need to. Well, I mean, I guess it's part of the story. It's fine. But this has been a whole history lesson. It really has so far. Babylonia, the history lesson. Babylonia, the history lesson. That's so far how this has been, at least. Love it. Not really. I'm really curious to see, like, Caster Gilgamesh. I really am, because I'm like, what is this going to be like? I'm just very, very curious. Of course, you're gonna poison the... Thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Be that way. Just be that way. I should, well, okay, it's not bad. Not bad. I should have done this earlier. Why didn't I? I don't know. Because I'm like, my brain's like thinking about all the story crap that I'm being thrown right now. So that's what my brain is focusing on. I figured. I figured that would happen. And who's up next? Artoria. Artoria! Yay! Or Altaria, whatever you want to call her. She has several freaking names. Saber, Artoria, Altaria, whatever. Arthur! It's like, God, how many names can one person have? A lot. Now we have all the riders here. This is great. so far Babylonia is going. It's I don't know, it's alright. It's pretty normal. I mean, if you compare it to Camelot and how hard that was, this is pretty normal, I'd say. But that's just me. It's probably just me thinking that. I don't know about other people. Alright, let's see what you got, Stock. Yes, girl, get it, girl. Probably didn't kill any of them. Oh, she killed both of them. Great, that's amazing. Thank you. That is even better. That's what, yep, there you go. Alright, so, now you can use your normal Phantasm. I'm just finding this to be so much easier than Camelot, and I'm so thankful. Because that was just... it really was. It was just like, oh god, why? Huh. Interesting. I was reading the guide and it said there's a lot of sections that don't have battles in Babylonia. Which is very interesting indeed. Let's see. Very interesting that it says that. So there's just pure story chapters. I'm surprised those actually exist. It's just kind of surprising, I guess. Okay. We're gonna do this quite easily. There we go. We did it! Yay! Yatta! Alright. What's next? I don't know. I mean, I legit don't know. Okay, so it's just gonna be more story. Okay, well, oh boy, let's just jump into that. See what I mean? See what I mean? No battles, like I said.